simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
All right, we're back with another round of action at the Western Equipment Classic. And this matchup features the Lookeba-Sickles Panthers against the Canute Lady Trojans, or Trojanettes. I'm going to have to figure that one out real quick.
I always call them Lady Trojans. Somebody said, no, they're the Trojanettes. I went, you know who I'm talking about, and that's all that matters. If
the
you know
the yellow team and the black team.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, and that's what we're worried about, as long as you understand what I'm saying. If you don't understand the words coming out of my mouth, you've probably got earwax.
There we go. And it has them listed on the program as the Lady Panthers, and we'll figure out the Trojanettes. That's what it has in the program. So it's kind of like lamination. If it's laminated, it's official. Well, if it's in the program, it's official.
If it's in our hands, then we'll call them like we see them.
That's right.
So, and the Lady Panthers are coached by Tammy Bates, and she's been around for a while, doing a good job everywhere she's at. Trojanettes, you can hardly read their numbers. Number 1.
Gold on gold.
Yes. Number 2. Number 21. And I'll get those other 2 numbers as they get in here. So the Lady Trojanettes, coached by Bobby Dawson. His grandma used to live in Cordell, so he's got ties to Cordell, but he's been at Canute for quite a while and done a super job over there. Like I said, Tammy Bates, she lives down at Fort Cobb, but she's coached at Mountain View. She's coached at Hobart, Chickasha, and now she's at Lookeba-Sickles, and she's doing a good job there. So, number 3. Oh, we got 3 officials?
Three-man crew for this one.
Hey, they're
it is
stepping it up right here.
Yeah, championship round, championship side of the bracket. Maybe we'll get some we'll
have more fouls called.
We're either going to have more fouls called or less fouls committed, or the other one, we're going to have more bad calls. So we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, though.
It'll be there all the way around.
Yeah.
Jumping center for Lookeba is number 5, Laren Garrison, and number 1, somebody from Canute is going to jump center, and it's a 20-something, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, gold on gold. That's hard to tell.
25 was Madison Flayler. Okay.
And number 23 down here in the corner is
Kristen Strange.
Yeah.
The drive, left side, shot put up by number 25 for
Madison Fayler.
She has the first 2 points of the ball game. Back the other way for the Lady Panthers. Riley Radisey with the ball. Knocked out of bounds by Lady Panthers. It'll be Canute ball. 2 of them were going for it. 2 of them slid out of bounds and crashed into the wall.
Yeah, 2 of them took a tumble.
I said, well, the floor's a little cleaner there where they were at.
There's no doubt about that.
And back to the top of the key, here's number 21, Haley Schreck, over to the left side. You can't even see the numbers. I've got to know these girls. Number 1 is Leanne Thompson.
Did she play for Canute last year? Or did she play for somebody else? Her name is very familiar.
Oh, there's Schrecks from all over Western Oklahoma.
Okay, then.
It don't matter if it's Burns Flat, Canute, Merritt, whoever.
Woo,
there's Schrecks everywhere. It's going to go to it. It's going to get a little physical right here.
If what we just witnessed was a jump ball, I'm going to hate to see what a foul looks like in this game.
You might see blood if that happens. 2-0. The Canute Lady Trojanettes lead this ball game, and the Lady Panthers have the ball out on the right side. Is Riley Radisey out top of the key, shot put up number 5, front iron right there. Tipped out by Canute, goes back to Radisey on the right side, gets her own rebound, 2 offensive boards. She puts it up between the twin towers from Canute, and a foul will be called on Canute somewhere.
Garrison's going to go to the line for the Lady Panthers.
Number 2, Madison Whitson, draws her first foul of the ball game for the Lady Trojanettes. On the free throw line, free shot is good. Number 5, Garrison, gets her first free shot to drop, and that's her first point of the ball game. It's a 2-1 lead right there, and we're still stay 2-1. The weather rattled out wrong for the Lady Panthers. It goes back to Canute. Canute on the left side. Drive, starts to back up.
Ooh, she missed an open girl.
You bet. Right side, number 23 puts up the
wow.
Strain.
That was from way outside. Good shot.
Kristen Strain drains the 3 on the right side. Good effort right there. 5-1 is your lead right here for Canute. And the ball comes back to the Panthers. Lob pass down low. Shot put up from number 15 is good. Radice hits a big 3 from the left side.
Now, we've seen these Lady Panthers before back in the Minco tournament. And number 40 right here for the Panthers, Kelsey Cox, is their enforcer. And you will see her all over the floor for hustles and rebounds, and she's going to be tough to deal with.
And her sister Keeley gets
Very
in there
much
also. Saw them yesterday, and they do a big job right here. So I did have Sarah Bryant come by and holler at us. She's a Canute fan. Her boy will be playing in the Canute ball game, but she's cheering for Canute in this one.
There she is.
Top of the key, 21 puts up the shot for Canute. That'll be Schreck. Out of bounds off of Canute. It'll be Lady Panther ball. Number 2 to inbound, Madison Whitson. Inbound to 15. Do I have a 15?
You do have a 15, and her name is
I'm looking at the wrong way. Looking on the wrong side right there.
Yeah. Normally we only have to learn one team's names.
I can't learn any team's names here. I'm having a hard time. Got my papers right. I had my papers crossed up.
There was Cox. And
that was one of the Cox. That was Kelsey Cox.
That's Kelsey. Yeah, she got fouled, and the other girl went flying.
I understand that. So, number 2. Who, Rubio draw the foul? Yeah, Rubio.
That's who they gave it to, Rubio.
Rubio drew the foul.
Roslyn Rubio with the foul. Junior from Lookeba. No.
Canute.
That's we got the wrong number 2. Madison Whitson. Foul was on Canute.
I'm still confused then. Did she come out then? Did they set her down? Okay. In the paint,
we'll figure
to the
it
right
out.
side to the Panthers, number 5 tries to split the defense. And Canute, there you go. Number 5 is Laren Garrison, tries to split the defense. And she's fouled by somebody, number 20-something.
21. They're giving it to 21.
And she'll draw her first foul.
And that'll be Haley Schreck picks up the foul.
So, okay. And on the free throw line, we're going to shoot free shots now.
Garrison's good for 1.
Garrison hits her first one. And she'll get to take another one here. Oop, off the rim, no good. Jinx,
wow,
by talking
what did he call?
It. Contact somewhere.
Wow.
I don't see a foul anywhere. Number 5 draws.
He called you. They drew the foul.
Okay.
How about them Cowboys? Canute brings the ball to the floor, gets it down low and back to the outside. Number 23, that long-range bomb comes up no good, and Cox comes down with the rebound, pushes the ball up to Radice. She kicks it across the floor to Garrison. Garrison puts up the 15-footer, and it draws nothing but net, and that'll be a 2-point lead for the Lookeba-Sickles Lady Panthers. Canute bringing the ball up the court. That's a 1. Again, we have gold-on-gold numbers. Thompson kicks the ball back to Thompson. Kicks it into the corner to number 21, I think that is down there. Oh, that's number 2 down there. Madison Whitson. Whitson with the ball. Spots up for the 3. A little bit long. Canute chases it, saves it inbounds, but the Lady Panthers come up with it. And Roslyn Rubio passes ahead to Garrison, and Garrison draws the foul going up.
A little blocking foul on Canute.
And Garrison will go to the line for 2. She picked up a foul the last time on the free throw line.
And number 25 draws the foul. Madison Flaler draws that one for Canute. And on the free throw line,
up,
shots.
Yeah, up and good.
She hit that one. Yeah, she missed one a while ago.
Yeah, she missed her last one.
Yeah.
And this second one is up short. She went long on the second one the first time and short on the second one this time.
Down the other way to Canute.
Shrek passes the ball off. There's a loose ball. People all over the floor, and Canute comes up with it. Back to number 13, Sydney Thrasher. Thrasher passes it back to Thompson. Thompson kicks it over to Strain, and she drains the 12-footer. What do we have here? That's a 8-7 ball game. Have they updated the clock yet? They got some
trip on the floor there, so
yeah, some roller derby action going on the front end of the court.
They forgot to put on their roller skates.
Yeah.
8-7. Lookeba-Sickles on top right here. 3:49 to go. Got one or two subs coming in for the Lady Panthers.
Well, I was just getting the other girls' names down.
Okay. Start all over. Rewind.
42 into the ball game now for the Lady Panthers. Keely Cox. And Keely and Kelson. Ball slapped away. She cut off the passing lane. Number 13 and that's going to be a blocking foul. Thrasher stole the ball and kicked it to the middle, and she was going to the rim on a cut. Number 23 was Strain, and she was foul on the floor. An easy inbound pass right there. 21 gets the putback. Haley Shrek. Cordell Blue Devil boys arrive, getting ready for their game, which is next. Cox to Cox. Keely Cox to Kelsey Cox. Couldn't go down, and two people fighting for the rebound there. And
two
I think
Canute Lady Trojans and one Lookeba-Sickles, and
it's a
three-way blast right there.
That's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Panthers.
Cordell Blue Devils will play the Canute boys in the next ball game. That's what they're here for. That's another quick five.
Yeah, he was the one that called the quick five in the last game.
Yeah.
Well, we need to tell him that there's a 3 and a 4 between 1, 2, and 5.
Oh. His Mickey Mouse watch might not have that on there.
Yeah, his Mickey Mouse watch doesn't have a second hand. Ball passed over to Thrasher. Thrasher gets it down low to Thompson, and it is passed easily inside. Good feed there to number 25, Failer. Failer with the basket, and it's 11-8 Canute lead. Garrison with the ball, puts it on the floor in the middle, and she comes up short. Good save.
Somebody stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, Keely Cox jumped out of bounds, slapped it back in, and hit the Canute player that was already out of bounds with her. And so it's Lady Panther basketball. Ball passed into Keely Cox. She steps into a jumper, and it was blocked. And it is hard to see those gold numbers across the floor on that gold uniform. And that's number 1, Leanne Thompson. She passes it over to Shrek, back to Shrek, kicks it to Shrek, and Shrek is hard off the back iron. And Thompson comes down with a rebound and tries to put back, and she is fouled. Didn't see who got her. One of the Cox girls. No, number 2 got her. He said number 2. Number 5.
They gave it to number 5.
Yeah, well, there's not a number 2 on the floor. Well, there is a number 2 on the floor. He said number 2, but they put number 5. And we've got a timeout. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic.
That's right. How about them Cowboys? 224 remaining in the first quarter. Canute Trojanettes on top of the Lookeba Lady Panthers, 11-8. Canute on the line. Number 1, Thompson, will shoot the free throw.
Thompson, she's got to be Canute in the yellow uniform, so
gold,
it'll be her first free throws right
gold, here. Yellow. Don't know exactly what that is, but it's hard to see gold on gold.
Well, a little black line doesn't outline that number very well.
It doesn't. Maybe we'll just get a magic marker at halftime and, highlight their numbers for them so we can see them better. What do you think?
You hold them down and I'll write it in there. How's that?
I don't think we'll get away with that.
No. Double team now, so.
And Riley Radice there with the rebound.
Radice.
Long shot up, right there. Shot up, no good. Keely Cox comes up with the rebound, kicks it to Radice. She's long on the shot, rebounded by the Panthers, and they can't get it to go. There was just a lid on the basket, that possession for them. They had 3 looks at the basket, couldn't complete one. And
number 1, Thompson drives through there.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure, but they're calling 14. The foul. Foul on number 14.
15.
15,
okay.
Yeah, Radice. Number 22 coming in the ball game, Lindley. Her last name, Lindley.
On the free throw line here, Thompson, free shot.
Hard off the back iron, no good.
She's hit 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. She should make this one then. She gets ready for her second free shot. Minute 53 remaining in this first period of play. Free shot.
Hard off the back iron again. And Keely Cox comes down with the rebound. Those 2 girls are aggressive.
Well, one's a sophomore, one's a junior, and I imagine they've played basketball and every other sport against each other, and they ain't backing up to nobody.
Can you imagine what one-on-one games look like at home?
A lot of bruises.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Thompson with the ball, kicks it to the corner. Ooh, there was a block in the back. Holy cow, they got away with that one. And Thompson converts on the 3. Ball passed ahead to Keely. Keely drives the baseline, gets the shot off, but no good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Don't know who hit it out of bounds yet. Cox was going after it. Staying on this end of the course, it was out on the Trojanettes. And we get a substitute real quick. Sub comes in. Number 11, I think, is the number.
I thought she was carrying her shoes. She's carrying a headband right there.
Yeah.
Had a headband.
Yeah, number 11 in for the Lady Panthers. Kicked out to Kelsey Cox. She drops it down low to number 23. Allie Harvey, and she gets the basket to go. 15-10 lead for Canute. Number 23 steps into another long-range bomb. Nothing doing on that one. Strain no good from 22 feet. Ball passed ahead by the Lady Panthers on the break. Shot put up. Not sure she was looking at the rim, but it goes in. Number 11 gets the basket. Sandoval for the Panthers. Driving through the lane, drawing the foul is Haley Schreck, and she'll go to the line with the chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Gets the basket to go, so that was 17-12. Have a chance to make it 18-12 with 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
And yep.
As Amir, has this been a really long quarter?
It's slow. It's played real slow so far.
And Schreck good from the line is now 18-12, 6-point lead for Canute. Lady Panther basketball. Got a substitution coming in, so a little bit of break in the action. Lady Panthers bringing the ball up the court. Allie Harvey running the point right now. Sets up her offense, kicks it over to Sandoval. Sandoval looks down low to Cox and nothing doing there. And she traveled. Tried to put the brakes on and had to take one more step. And Thompson and Schreck will bring the ball up the court for Canute. Walking it up the court. Looks like they're going to play for the last shot. 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A little bit of a high ball game going on out here. 3 guards up high, and they're just going to hold it. Everybody with their hands on their hips looking at each other.
Probably
now Sandoval,
10.
Sandoval's going to force the issue. And Thompson with the ball back to Schreck. They're looking to get this last shot up, Strain with the ball. And they're running out of time. I don't think they're going to get the shot off. Well, she got it off, and whoo! She turned and flung it and made a good attempt at it, but at the end of one is Canute Trojanettes 18, Lookeba-Sickles Lady Panthers 12. You're listening to Fox Radio.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to to Cordell enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the clinic pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, Communities of Care.
All right, we're back here, back in Arapahoe, America, at the Arapahoe Butler Western Equipment Classic, where the Canute Trojanettes lead the Lookeba-Sickles Lady Panthers 18-12 at the end of one, getting ready to start this second quarter. Canute Trojanettes will have the basketball. Schreck to inbound the ball to Thompson. Thompson brings it up to the top of the key. Thompson dribbles around, gets to the right wing, finds underneath Strain. Strain kicks it back to the top of the key to Schreck. Schreck with a straight-on three, buries it. Looks like they did that on purpose. Yeah, it looked like they did that on purpose.
To go with 2 deuces, 11 points so far.
Good pass underneath to Cox. Cox kicks it back out. Back to Cox underneath, and she draws the foul. She's double-teamed. And it's fouled by, they're going to have their choice as to who they want to call the foul on.
She was a sandwich. There's 2 yellow jerseys on either side of her, and she was the black jersey in the middle. So
yep.
Number 12 or 13 gets the foul.
Yeah,
right
13.
there.
And so Cox is going to take her first look at a free throw today. It's up and it's good. And if you're as aggressive underneath as she is, you need to be a good free throw shooter because you're going to get a lot of them. And she's going to take a look at this second one. It is up, and it is good.
Nothing but net on both of them. That's why you like to see them now. So.
Canute Trojanettes lead by a touchdown, bringing the ball in up the court to Strain. Strain crosses half court. She's looking to drive, and they gave her the space to drive. And they're going to call a block, but there has got to be room. They're calling a blocking foul. My goodness, she launched herself from the hash, 2 hash marks up on the key, and the other girl was down on the block. I'm not sure I'm going to like this one, but nonetheless, Strain goes to the line, doinks it badly, and she'll get a second look.
She knew she was going to make contact, and she turned her body
she did.
So she wouldn't run straight into her. She just plowed over the other way. So.
Gets the second one to rattle in for her. And that is a 22-14, 8-point lead for the Canute Trojanettes. Rosalind Rubio is bringing the ball up the court. She gets it to Radesy. Radesy kicks it over to Garrison to Radesy. And then over here to 23 is Harvey. Harvey kicks it to Cox. Pass back out to Garrison. Garrison almost gets it to go off the glass. Rebounded by the Lady Panthers, and shot put up and no good.
Touched out by Canute, so it'll remain with Lookeba. Oh,
no,
there was 3 Lady Panthers there. I mean, 3 Lady, Lady Canute Trojanettes there, and it goes back to Canute. I didn't see it that way.
I didn't see it that way either. Well, it's those yellow jerseys.
They're closer than we are.
Yeah, there's those yellow jerseys is what it is. She carried it.
Palming the ball.
Well, that's the guy who gave it to Canute, and he just took it back for her on that
he
carry.
realized he was listening in, so he knew he was listening, knew what he'd done. So
yeah.
It's a makeup call.
All right, then. Rubio to pass the ball in. She gets it in to Garrison. Garrison's going to run the offense. Back to Radesy. Radesy kicks it over to Harvey. Harvey gives it to Cox. Cox passes it to Garrison. Now Radesy in the wing. She gets it in. Tries to get it into Cox, but the ball is batted away. Double team now.
Ooh, good
and
tie
jump ball.
right
That
there.
was a good tie. Real aggressive move by Thompson.
Yeah.
Possession arrow, Lady Panthers.
You dribble at her, and she's going to grab it if she gets a chance, and she did.
And she grabbed it with both hands. She grabbed that like a starving man on a Christmas hen. He wasn't playing around. Garrison with the ball at the top of the key. Steps over, and her shot's blocked. Rubio comes up with the loose ball. Harvey launches a 3, no good. That one might have been good from 40 feet if she'd have backed up. She had some serious oomph behind it.
Good stroke on it, yeah.
Yeah, and good move on the baseline. And Cox defended that as well as she could without fouling her. Comes up no good. Now the Panthers turn the ball over. Ball passed ahead to Thompson. Rubio played defense. Oh, there's a good foul committed by Radesy. That was a good, clean, hard foul. I kind of liked him. We heard the smack all the way up here. But no harm, no foul. And is that Strain going to the line, number 23?
Yes.
Yeah, Strain going to the line. 6:03 remaining in the half. 22-14 lead for the Canute Lady, the Trojanettes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It works either way. So.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yep. The one's in the yellow uniform right there.
Strain long on the first free throw.
She's hit for the cycle. She has a 3-2-1. She needs to make another free shot to help balance out a little bit.
Or get the 4-point play. Make the 3-pointer and get fouled. Maybe. Let's see. Looking at the second one, is up, and it is good.
See, we talked her into that
Talked her into it. Now press by Canute. And ball pushed out of bounds by the Trojanettes, and they're going to back off. That press is set up for the baseline, and they're not going to defend it from the side out. Ball passed into Harvey from Rubio. Harvey brings the ball up the court. Keely Cox now in the game. Well, Kelsey is on the bench, and Harvey drives the lane. Aggressive move. Can't quite get it to go down. Rebound Trojanettes. Baseball pass ahead, and it is out of bounds. It was a little bit errant, and Strain couldn't control it.
Tried to leave it on the sideline, but she had 1 foot out of bounds when she left it on the sideline.
Yeah. Lady Panthers basketball. Harvey brings the ball up the court. Looking for some help. Gets it into Keely Cox. Cox puts it on the floor. Kicks it out to Garrison. Garrison drives the lane. Gets the shot up. A block. Gets her own rebound and puts it back. And there's a good basket for the Lady Panthers. 23-16. A little bit of a press here by the Lady Panthers. Just enough to slow them down a little bit. Got to get that back door closed, and they don't get back in time and give up the easy lay-in. And that was to Strain, but number 13 had the nice find, Sydney Thrasher. Rubio with the ball finds Keely Cox in the middle. Keely Cox, nice footwork, can't get it to go. Has good footwork to get the open shot, but couldn't quite get it to go. And here we go, it's Canute basketball. They're arguing over who's going to pass it in. And here comes, it looks like, number 10, those numbers are, stolen and fouled, and it goes in. Yeah, it was kind of a haphazard pass by the Trojanettes, and Garrison steals the pass and puts it in and draws the foul. And that'll be good for 2. Got a chance to close the lead a little bit here and cut it to 6 with this free throw. Garrison looks at it, squeezes the trigger. It's up and good. Let's press again. A little bit better with their pass this time. Ball passed ahead. Kicked over to Thrasher. Is that Thrasher in the corner? Thrasher, number 13 in the corner. Yeah. And that's good for 2. 27-19, 8-point lead for the Trojanettes. 4:34 to go. Rubio with the basketball, kicks it back to Garrison. 2-man game right there. Garrison turns the ball over, and the Trojanettes have numbers. Wow. She should have passed it to begin with, and nothing doing. Number 21 went in for the layup. Shrek, no good. And now stolen by the Lady Panthers. Harvey going in for the lay-in with the stop jump, no good. Ball's loose, and Canute comes up with it. Ball kicked over to Shrek. Shrek dribbles high and gets away with it. Ball passed out to Strain, nothing doing. Strain's, she's going to get called for over the back. Number 13, Thrasher was over the back, and she kind of knew it when the whistle blew. It was like, they got me.
He was going for it anyway, but I just had in good position.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to walk down the end of the court and breathe.
27-19, an 8-point lead with 4 minutes left in this first half of play. Canute on top.
Okay. Lady Panthers have played well and just haven't had a whole lot fall for them. Rubio rattles one out just like that. They've had a lot of shots look just like that. Come in, looked like they should drop and come out. Canute ahead, has the open shot in the corner. High off the glass, nothing doing. And, there was a good collision on the loose ball. No foul call. Strain drives in, drives hard, and that's the correct call. She lowered the shoulder, extended the wing, and they call her for the charge.
She just meant to knock her down with that wing right there. So 23 from Canute. That'll
That's
be her
Strain.
second foul.
Second foul. All right, if you're having problems viewing this, we have Tanner over here falling asleep on the camera. I'm kidding. I'm playing with him.
He's texting those heifers. There's heifers come by and check with him all the time. But we're not going to tell his mama that the heifers are coming by talking to him. So. Hello there.
Lady Panther basketball. I'm Mike Sutherland, and I may or may not condone these messages. Rubio with the basketball, kicks it over to Garrison. Garrison at the top of the key.
I offered to let Tanner come take my headset. So.
Cox back in the ball game. Layup it doesn't quite go. A little bit out of control there. Keeley Cox. Canute pushing the ball up the court. Haven't stopped the ball yet, so keep dribbling. Shrek goes all the way. They just never made her do something else. She just kept dribbling right up the court.
Take it to the house if you're going to let me do it.
And here comes
Harvey.
that was Harvey on the wing in for the lay-in. Timeout, Lady Trojans. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing. Member SIPC.
All right, we're back. 3:01 remaining in the first half. Canute Trojanettes lead this one 29-21, and on strong perimeter shooting by Strain and Shrek. Good role playing by Thompson, and it's just been a good game all the way around. Now the Cox girls both come back into the game for the Lady Panthers. Keeley and Kelsey. Both of them pretty aggressive, tough girls. I've been watching them play for a couple of tournaments now. Shrek with the ball in the corner, and they've left her open. They kick it back to her, and there she is wide open, and she misses that one. And ball comes loose. Trojanettes come up with it, and now Rubio comes up with it, pushing the ball ahead. Good pass ahead to Keeley Cox. Good stop, and she gets the lay-in to go. It was like a matador there. She just faked the shot, and the defender went flying by. And the lead's been cut to 6. Good pass ahead to Strain. Strain across. Good pass. That was really a nice pass by both girls there, but misses the layup, and she's going to get the foul call. And there are two Lady Trojanettes on the floor. They were trying to grab the ball from Kelsey Cox, and she was having none of it.
And Thrasher went down harder than anybody else on the floor. Bounced right back up. Said, I'm fine. I want to keep playing here.
Yeah. And we're going to have free throws on the other end. I think that is Kelsey Cox, number 40, going to the line. Front end of a 1-and-1. Yeah, that's a double bonus. This is 2 shots. Get up and good with the first one.
She's hit 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. She'll get to take another one here.
And now we get a substitution in. Strain is still in. Number 2 comes in. Back in, Madison Whitson comes back in the ball game. Second one, no good. Strain with the rebound. Ball kicked over to Shrek. Shrek bringing the ball up the court, gets it to Thompson. Oh, they doubled they doubled number 25, Failer, and she squeezes the ball from him and hits the turnaround jumper, 31-24, Canute. Quickly inside to Kelsey Cox, and she makes it despite a lot of contact underneath there. And tough ball game going now. Thompson with the ball, long pass across the court to Failer, and Failer pulls it out and goes back to Shrek. Thompson back to Shrek. Thompson with the ball now. They're looking for that high post again right there with Failer. And they back out of that. 1:30 remaining in the half. 31-26 lead for the Trojanettes. And they're just going to make the Lady Panthers come out and play defense instead of pack the lane. And that was a moving screen. But they got away with it. Thompson with the ball. Time they reset the offense. There's the high post. She's looking for the cutter or the drive. And she gets the drive and no foul called. Lots of contact down there. And number 5, Garrison crosses over at the top of the key. No good. Ball's loose. And Keely Cox comes up with the basketball. Kicks it ahead to Rubio. Over to Kelsey Cox at the top of the key. And, oh, my goodness, she gets the shooter's roll.
It bounced 3 times from three-point range and drops in.
31-29, Canute Trojanettes bringing the ball up the court. Schreck with the ball gets it over to Thompson, and she almost got away, almost walked right there. All that pivot foot had to do was slip a little. They leave the lane open. Kick it out to Schreck. Schreck comes up short. Ball's loose. Number 2 comes in with a rebound. Nothing doing. And Kelsey Cox with the rebound with 25 seconds left in the half. Lady Panthers can tie this game going into half. Nice move by Harvey. Can't quite get it to go. Harvey stepped around and through and hung it up in the air and hard off the back rim. Schreck with the ball now at the top of the key. Thompson back to Schreck. She's going to drive the whole way, avoids contact very well, and gets the lay-in at the buzzer. And her halftime score is going to be Canute Trojanettes 33, Lookeba-Sickles Lady Panthers 29. You're listening to 106.9 FM. You can find us on oksports.tv and on Facebook at 107 The Zone. We'll be back in just a minute.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. A nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
All right, getting ready for the second half of action. Lady Panthers coming out of the locker room, as well as the Trojanettes. 4-point lead for the Trojanettes here, just about to begin the second half. You've got some scoring over there for us, Dudley? Or
33-29 at halftime right here. Canute leads.
Yes, sir.
But what impressive, neither team came out early from the locker room, so you know the coaches had a lot to say to their players because it's very important for both these teams. They both want to win. They're both very good teams here on the championship side of the bracket.
All right, then. And it's going to be Trojanette basketball start second quarter. Ball inbounded from Schreck to Thompson. Thompson's going to walk it up to top of the key. And now they're running their play, getting it to the high post, playing it from there. Nice play by Strain, but she'll block from behind by Keely Cox. Passed ahead to Radisy. Radisy with the ball, driving through the lane, kicks it to Harvey, out to Garrison. Garrison buries the three. And that's a 33-32 lead now for Canute. Canute's offense has slowed down once the Lady Panthers put this press on. And the ball thrown away, but it comes up very fortunate for the Lady Trojanettes.
Yeah, you had two Lady Trojans in the passing lane. If it don't go the short one, it can go the long one, and then they turn it over anyway. So.
Yeah, so now back to the Lady Panthers come up with it, and then back to the Trojanettes underneath. Ball pass to the top of the key to number 2, Whitson. She's kind of been the lost man in the rotation. Back to Thompson. Thompson's going to step in there if they're going to give it to her. She kicks out to Schreck. Schreck spins, and she spins herself into a corner. Back to Schreck from distance. Thompson's, she thought about that three, decided against it. Drives the baseline, hits the side of the backboard, comes up with nothing. Rubio ahead to Garrison. Garrison probably got away with one right there, but no whistle. Garrison in the side again. They left her open. She buries it again.
Back-to-back threes right there for this junior.
And that is a Lady Panther lead. Now, Canute still having a little bit of problem with the press. Schreck with the ball, pushing it up. Kicks it to Strain in the corner. And as she spins, the ball's stolen and out of bounds. They're calling it out of bounds on Canute. That wasn't Strain, that was Failer, excuse me. 25 and 23 look a whole lot the same on these jerseys.
Well, they got gold lettering and little thin black numbering, so no problem.
And with those two, they're both relatively the same size girl with the same color hair. So, I mean, they look a lot alike. And first, wow, there goes Garrison again. Can't get that one to go. She was feeling it. And she doinks that one off the back iron. Schreck with the ball, bringing it across half court. Kicks it to Strain on that left wing. She kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson looking for Failer in the middle, but nothing doing. Back to Schreck, and she misses the three. Rebounded the Lady Panthers. Rubio bringing the ball up court. Kicks it over to Radisy. Radisy back to Cox. Cox outside to Rubio. Oh, she almost gets it to go off the glass. Rubio chases down the loose ball, and now it's a tie-up between Garrison and Thompson, and that's going to be Lady Panther basketball.
And they'll inbound underneath their own basket down here on the north end of the floor. Nope. Yep. On the north end for the Lady Panthers.
Kicked out to Rubio. Rubio over to the left to Radisy. Radisy looked at the three and decided against it. Inside to Cox. Cox spins around, well defended, gets it to go though, and it is good, and that is a 4-point lead. The Lady Panthers outscoring the Trojanettes 8-0 so far here in the second half, and Strain breaks that drought, cuts it to a 2-point lead, 37-35. Garrison with the ball, crosses over her defender, but he's going to call the carry before the block, which probably wasn't the worst call ever.
No, she did have to get the ball to move that way, and she might have picked it up just a little bit.
Yeah, might have just a little bit, you know. It certainly didn't take a natural course of action, did it?
Nope.
Ball inbounded to Thompson. She's looking for help. And ball passed ahead to Strain. Strain back across to Thompson. And the coach is trying to figure out how is that not 10 seconds. She was sitting there yelling, chatting with the official on her side. Rebounded Lady Panthers, and
boom.
Radisy is mugged at the elbow. And no call, absolutely nothing. Wow.
Now, you was talking about how much better it's going to be with three officials.
Well, you know,
if you all can't see, three blind mice are doing a great job right here. So.
And she's going to get the walk. You're going to get the walk or the foul. He's going to call the walk, and it was a walk. I'm not going to disagree with
him.
But right now, the Lady Panthers are feeling like they're getting the short end of the stick here. Ball passed in, and Traveled. Thompson traveled. Now, here's the thing. When you get 3 officials, you have another guy that's going to give a makeup call. Is what you got.
Yeah. But I didn't see it that way, so I'll call something different
That's
here.
exactly right. Ball bats into Cox. Cox draws the foul. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line for 2.
But I will say they're doing a good job. I don't mind what they're calling, the way they're letting them play, and they're doing a good job of this. So.
Other than that last play at the top of the key, it hasn't just been dangerous. That's a good word for it. Dangerous. Yeah.
Nobody that out of control or anything.
Yeah. Cox misses the front end of the free throws. Is going to get a second look at this one. 4:31 remaining. Rattles that one out. 4:31 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Panthers lead 37-35. Canute bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it back out, and Garrison's right there. Cuts off the passing lane. Here goes, who is this? This is Radisy racing to the other end of the court. Ball batted out of bounds by Failer. It'll be Lady Panther basketball underneath their own basket.
That was a low dribble. She booted that out of bounds.
Yeah, she did. Ball.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there we go. Get the ball to Garrison, wide open in the corner, and doesn't go. Keeley Cox couldn't quite come up with the rebound, but Shrek does. Thompson kicks it out to Failer. Failer back to Shrek. Back to the corner to Thompson. I can tell Thompson because of the knee brace. She's got a knee brace that looks like it belongs on RoboCop.
You got racing stripes on her right knee there.
Thompson finds the cutter. Ball batted away, though. Ball loose on the floor. And who else comes up with it? Kelsey Cox.
Kelsey Cox rips it out of the hands of anybody else around her. So.
And Garrison pushes the ball up the court, puts up about a 15-footer that was offline. And it's a long rebound. And
25,
everybody, good foul there to prevent the easy basket because she didn't get one hand. She got both hands.
Easy layup on the left side is knocked astray there.
Yeah. There's no sense in giving up a shot that easy. And the officials talking to 2 of these young ladies that have been pretty physical with each other down low. As this last time down the court, there was a little bit of a scruff. And that's going to be Strain to the line, I believe. Is that 23?
Kristen Strain, yes.
Kristen Strain. She gets the first one to go. Cuts the lead to 1 point, 3:29 remaining in the third quarter. Been a pretty good ball game to this point. Strain going to take a look at the second one. And it is up, and it comes out. Rattles out of there. Lady Panthers maintain a 1 point lead. Rubio brings the ball up the court. Kicks it to the corner to Garrison. Garrison, good one-handed catch to save it. Kelsey Cox gets it to Garrison in the middle. Garrison forces her way in, loses the ball, and the ball's loose again. Rubio dives for it. There's another. There's 4 different players diving for that ball. And now Failer controls it at the top of the key for the Lady Trojans or the Trojanettes, whichever one. And we're right here. Thompson with the ball. She steps in. Nice spin move, and Garrison blocks the shot. Dribbles out of there with the basketball. Coming across. They look pretty tired to me. You've got players with hands on their hips right now, and now you only have 2 or 3 players from each team really hustling down the court.
And they're working fast, they're working hard, and there's a lot of effort involved.
All right, then. So what do we have here? We have a substitution with the dead ball.
For Canute.
Yeah. Pass into Kelsey Cox. Gets the left-handed layup to go. And that extends she was out of bounds and they missed it. They passed it right back to the inbounding player, and her foot was still out of bounds. And Shrek kicks it over to the corner. Nothing doing. Rubio comes up with it. She passes ahead to Harvey, and it bounces off her hands. And Strain passes.
Good tackle.
Good tackle right there.
Haley Shrek made a good cross-body block and tackle on that.
Ooh, man. Shrek with the basketball. Kicks it over to the corner to Whitson. Yeah, I believe that's Whitson, number 13.
Yes.
No, that's Thrasher. Excuse me.
Thrasher. Okay. That's only her second basket, but she has 5 points.
And it's a tie ball game, 39-39. Down low to Rubio, a little bit high for Rubio. And now they're everybody's kind of dragging up the court. Looking at Shrek walking up here. And she's tired, and she turns on the motor to get it back to Thrasher. She steps into a three, way short. When they start coming up short, you can tell the legs are tired.
Little fatigue right there.
Ball passed way ahead to Radesy. Radesy works down low and draws the foul. And that foul is going to be on, if she'll turn to the side, I can see the number. I'm probably going to get the scoreboard before I get her.
Yeah.
That's going to be on Thrasher.
Thrasher, number 13. Nope. 13. Sydney Thrasher draws her third foul for Canute.
And I think that is Radesy going to the line. Yes, 15. Ponytail hangs down over the numbers. Kind of hard to tell between 5 and 25.
This will be her first trip to the free throw line.
Can't get it to go down. 5 and 25, like they look just alike too. Both of them slender, dark-haired girls with the ponytail over their number. And Keely Cox into the ball game now, spelling big sister Kelsey for just a minute. Radesy's going to take a look at this second one. And long off the back iron, but Rubio comes down with the rebound for the Lady Panthers. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. Harvey kicks out to Rubio. Rubio launches a three, no good. Ooh! Yep. She thought she got away with it for just a minute, but the Mr. Official said, no, that's not good enough.
Garrison will draw her fourth foul right there.
Wow, that's not going to be too good for them.
No.
Number 11 comes back in the ball game, Sandoval, and I think she is going to replace Garrison. Garrison's going to be back on the bench. 1:12 remaining in the third. And they lose quite a bit of aggressiveness and length with putting Garrison on the bench. And there's Wolf right there. She almost picked her pocket. But they're going to call the foul.
It's anticipated foul right there.
That was an anticipated foul. I would agree with that. He thought there was going to be a pretty good collision, and Sandoval was able to get in and out of there without making contact, but the whistle already blew. Canute with the basketball. Thompson kicks it to the corner. Strain puts the ball on the floor, tries to drive it, comes loose. Wow, they just tackle everybody. And ball intercepted in the lane there. Rubio's had a fine game. And there is Radesy from three. Looks good. It is good. 42-39, and we have a gimpy player on the court, and that is Shrek.
Yeah.
Shrek comes up a little gimpy off that last collision, and she's diving for a ball, and another player's diving for a ball, and they're going to.
Well, 2 possessions ago, she came down and she went down in the corner, and she sat there for a little bit, and then said, "No, I'm fine," and got up. And I think the continuation right there didn't help her.
42-39. Thompson with the basketball, being doubled. Ahead to Failer. Failer kicks the ball across to the lane, and wow, no foul there. Yeah, you're going to have to give him a foul.
37 seconds left in the third period of play. 42-39 with Lookeba-Sickles leading Canute.
Strain to the line for Canute.
Strain, let's see. She's hit 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 6, so she's 50% right here. Hits her first one.
Yeah. 42-40. Lady Panther advantage. Up and good. She's got a nice shot for him. Everything she does is the same, and when your mechanics are good, you're going to get a lot of shots to go down for you. Let's see who we have here bringing the ball up. Is that Radesy? Yes, Radesy with the ball. Rubio's going to go out to the high wing on the left.
Going for one shot right here. 20 seconds left.
All right.
15. 12.
And here comes the trap, and they get it inside to Keely Cox. Keely Cox steps through, high off the glass, no good. Ball comes loose, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Lady Panthers.
Glad to see you made it back, Bob.
Still with the press on with 6 seconds left. Ball passed ahead to Strain. Cut off by Sandoval. Launches the three. Comes up short and no good. And going into the fourth quarter, the Lady Panthers lead this one 42-41. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor
All right, we're back here to kick off the fourth quarter. 42-41 game, tightly contested. Lady Panthers with the lead at the moment. Trojanettes have had difficulty with the press. They had about an 8-point lead back late in the second quarter. And Lady Panthers begin this press and have chipped away. And they actually had about a 4-point lead. And now it's back down to 1. Good ball game. Shrek back in the ball game now. Just needed to rest the gimpy leg. Ball on the floor. She drives in. And who was that? That was Strain. No, that was Failer on the outside. Kicks the ball to, rebounded by Canute. Shrek to Thompson. Thompson's going to step into the top of the key. Shrek's going to launch a bomb, and it is long and off the back iron. And Lady Panthers come down with the rebound. Harvey with the rebound. Pass ahead to Keely Thompson. Nice crossover. Rebounded. She puts it back up. Can't get it to go. Big sister grabs it, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Lady Panthers.
Oh, you got to believe those Cox sisters, they were going for everything on that. We can do this. 3 offensive boards, and it went out of bounds off of them, too. So.
Yeah, so we're looking at on the floor for the Lady Panthers. Radacy has the most fouls. Keely Cox has no fouls. And Kelsey Cox has 1 foul, which that gives you a lot of room in the fourth quarter to be aggressive with 2 pretty good basketball players down low. Launched from the corner from Strain. Strain no good. Kelsey Cox comes up with the rebound. Number 2, Rubio with the basketball, bringing it up the court. Kicks it to Harvey. No, that's not Harvey. That's number 22, not 23. Lindley with the basketball. Oh, again, that dark ponytail over the numbers. Now over to Harvey. Kicks it over to Lindley. They're looking for the Cox twins down low. I don't know if they're twins or sisters, I should say.
Sisters, yeah.
Yeah. And nice jumper there by Harvey, about a 12-footer, extends the lead, 44-41, the Lady Panthers. Full court press again. Passes the ball up to Shrek. Shrek across the court to Failer. Failer driving. She's going to go all the way through and gets it to go, and they're going to call a foul.
Count the basket.
Count the basket. And she's got a chance to tie this ball game, does Failer.
It might have been Lindley on the foul. Let's see who they give that foul to.
Well, we get some subs. Garrison comes in for Lindley.
Yeah.
And Radacy comes in for Keely Cox. And they did. Number 22, they did give it to Lindley. No good on the free throw. Still a 1-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Passed ahead. Good catch there by Radacy. Keeps that from going out of bounds. Slow it down and run the offense. It looks like they're trying to run an ISO down here with Kelsey Cox. We'll pass it around the horn. Number 23, Harvey with the ball on the left wing now. 6:06 remaining in the ball game. Harvey kicks it to Radacy. And they're slowing down. I mean, we're at a snail's pace here. Now Radacy drives, kicks it to the top of the key. Rubio kicks it to the corner. Harvey hits Rubio, and she is fouled.
Oh, good block right there.
Yeah.
Failer reached in and tapped that away. Might have got a little body on it.
Well, it was the action.
Okay.
That downward swat, 9 times out of 10, they're going to call it.
When you're swiping at it, they're going to call you for it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you get all ball or not. They're almost always going to call that. Rubio good on the first one. Now, if I'm a defender, I'm not liking the call.
No.
Because I played good aggressive defense like my coach taught me.
And that's Rubio's first point of the ball game.
Rubio gets the second to go, nothing but net. A little bit of chippiness going on there when they get in close quarters with each other right now. Ball passed way ahead to Whitsett. Ball thrown back to Thompson, and she's able to save it. Ball stolen right there. Oh, and she is fouled. Are they going to call? No, they're going to call the trip.
Yeah.
It technically went out, in my opinion, went out on the Panthers, but she was tackled by the ankles by the defender from Canute. So they give the ball back to Lookeba. 5:40 remaining in the ball game. Lady Panthers with a 3-point lead. Looks like they're going to run this slow motion offense again to catch their breath some. And that's exactly what they're doing. Here comes Radacy. She's trying to set the offense, looking at the ISO. Right there to Cox. Cox triple team, goes up, draws the foul. Think that's going to be on Failer. That's going to be my guess.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, hard to tell from here. There were 3 of them right there, and contact from all 3 of them.
25.
And that is Failer.
Yep. Draws her third foul for Canute.
And Kelsey Cox is going to go to the line for her free throws. 46-43 lead. 5:23 remaining.
Kelsey Cox has hit 3 of 6 from the charity stripe.
Too strong. First one goes too strong. And number 13, Thrasher, comes back in the game for Whitson. And Keely Cox comes in for Garrison. It's nice to have bench players and without dropping off. And a long, hard one off the glass by Kelsey Cox. 47-43, 4-point Lady Panther lead. Thompson gets the ball up the court. Schreck with the ball, kicks it over to Strain. Failer in the corner, back to Strain on the wing. Looking in the middle, cut off by Cox, and she passes ahead. They're going to call her for the travel.
Yep, she knocked her down and got the ball away from her, and then one extra step. So there's your makeup call again.
There's that makeup call again.
Said I was doing good. I don't know what happened. 5:08 to go in the ball game, and Lookeba-Sickles leads 47-43.
Schreck with the ball, kicks it to Thompson. And they're trying to get it down low to Failer, and Cox is going to be called for the foul. She's really aggressive. She don't sit back and wait for you to get opportunities. She goes and creates stuff, and sometimes, she gets the foul. That one, she gets the foul. Rubio guarding Thrasher. Now Thompson with the ball. She kicks it back to Schreck, over to Thompson. And Thompson sets up from the 3. They left her wide open. Hard off the back iron, back to Thompson. Thompson puts the ball on the floor to the left, kicks it over to Failer. Ball batted away. Chased down into the backcourt. Woo! She almost picked that from behind. Ball kicked over and off of her foot, and the Lady Panthers come up with it. Radacy passes ahead to Harvey. Harvey finishes 49-43. Quick inbound. That's one way to beat the press. Get it up and going before they can set up. 49-43, 6-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Schreck with the ball, puts it on the floor, gets the lay in the middle of the lane. Timeout, Canute. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here. 49-45. Lady Panthers lead this one. Lookeba-Sickles Lady Panthers over the Canute Trojanettes at the moment. Tightly contested ball game. 4:14 to go in the game. Canute's going to drop back into a half-court defense, and Lady Panthers will bring the ball up. Rubio passes it into Radacy. They're going to walk the ball up. Quite literally walk the ball up. And here we go. Bet we get a half-court trap on this somewhere. Oh, ball passed into Cox. They knew where it was going, which, that was a no-brainer. Cox has been pretty tough to stop. Schreck drives the lane, loses the ball in the lane. Guess who comes up with it?
Cox.
Cox comes up. Harvey driving. She's not going to stop. And she is fouled, and she's going up. Harvey plays at one speed.
Full speed.
Full speed. Yeah, I think she's at full speed standing still sometimes. She has had no stop in her this game. She's going to step to the line. She's going to get a look at 2 free throws here. Make your free throws, you probably win this ball game. 3:44 to go. Harvey up and long off the rim. No good.
She had missed her free shot earlier, so she's due to make one here.
Yeah, she's due. And here comes the second look. It is up, and it is no good. And, the ball's loose again. Schreck comes up with it, though. Schreck trapped at the half court, and timeout. Timeout, Canute. And we'll be right back. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
All right, back here for the conclusion. 3:36 remaining in this ball game. 49-45 Lady Panther lead. And now the Lady Panthers are being fouled, and the Trojanettes have a couple fouls to give.
Yep, 16 fouls for Lookeba-Sickles, 5 team fouls for Canute.
All right then, right here with Thrasher in the corner. Ball comes back to Thrasher, down in the key to Failer. Nice shot, can't quite get it to go down, and Kelsey Cox comes down with the rebound. Ball passed ahead to Keely Cox. That's a blocking foul. She was trying to go around, and you stepped into her. I'm not sure I'd want to step in front of her.
No.
She is a square-built young lady, and she's stout. Collision down low, and they're going to call it on the floor. They're not going to call it in a shooting action. And they're going to sub in Garrison. Garrison really started this rally with 2 3-pointers at the very beginning of the second half, and it tied the ball game up, and the Lady Panthers have been very competitive since. So here we go with just a few minutes left. They're trying to clean up a big sweaty spot in the middle of the floor.
Wonder where the perspiration comes from. Both teams have been full speed, working hard, offense and defense, full contact defense.
It's been a good game to watch. Good competition. Hasn't been anything ugly. 3 officials working the game. Been pretty good. No major complaints, But, you're official. You're going to miss some. And, of course, we're 100% correct up here in the stands, Oh, great pass in, and she gets it to go. It was a nice inbound from Garrison to Cox. Cox catches it at the top of the key and kicks it back under, and now the ball stolen by the Lady Panthers. Garrison, big defensive play right there. 51-45 lead, 3 minutes remaining, and a 6-point Lady Panther lead. Harvey kicks it clock. Rubio rotates around, keeps her dribble, finds Harvey over here on the side, and she backs it out. Kicks it back to Radesy. Radesy with the ball. She kicks it to the corner to Garrison. Garrison all the way back across to Harvey. And they're doing a pretty good job killing this clock. 30 seconds is gone. 2:30 remaining in the ball game. Harvey with the ball. They're trying to trap her. She dribbles out of it. Kicks it over to Garrison at the 3-point line. And now the way big skip pass back across to Radesy. And now over to Harvey. Good keep away here by Lookeba. Cox with the ball at the top of the key. Radesy with the basketball. Back to Cox. Kicks it over to the wing to Garrison. And to me, it looks like Canute is gassed. They are having trouble defending this spread offense here. And Harvey with the ball in the middle and goes up and draws the foul. They ran 1 minute and 10 seconds off of the clock running that offense. And now are going to get to the line. And now getting to the line. That is Harvey going to the line. What's her free throw stats look like, or do we know?
Harvey right
I
here.
want to say she's hit 2 of 2.
She's missed 3.
Missed 3. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm thinking of somebody
3.
else. Harvey misses 4.
And she'll get to take one more.
Keely Cox coming back into the game now for Garrison. 51-45. Garrison was strong defensively that last minute and a half. Got a basket and then created another turnover that ran another minute and 10 seconds off the clock. Harvey due for one, hits one. 52-45. Long pass way down there by herself. Now hits the cutter, Strain. Strain gets the lay in. It's not over yet. 1:56 remaining in the game. 47-52, and we're going to have a jump ball possession arrow, Lady Panthers.
Good effort right there as Thompson jumped in on that one with Radice, and dual possession gives it back to Lookeba-Sickles.
Well, I tell you what, I would hate to see what this game would do if either one of these teams got about 2 minutes worth of rest.
Goodness,
If they got about 2 minutes worth of rest and could breathe for just a minute, this game would probably go to overtime. Well, we're going to get a timeout, and it is you're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here. 1:53 remaining in the ball game. Lady Panthers own a 5-point lead and the basketball. And a little bit of confusion on that timeout. Don't know exactly who called it or how long it was for. Normally the clock has been clock keeper has been putting 30 seconds or a minute up there, and we got nothing in this go round.
It could be Canute because Canute has 2 timeouts left. Lookeba-Sickles has 4 timeouts left. So I'm guessing that Bobby Dawson from Canute called the timeout because he's not used to being behind.
Well,
right
I see what we got here.
Oh, there's a little blood on the floor.
A little bit of blood on the floor, and that there's got some disinfectant down there, and that's what it was.
They're cleaning up there.
So that's going to be an official's timeout. It's going to be Lady Panther basketball when we come back, and they're going to try to finish this one off. 52-47.
They're going to try to find what player donated the blood to the floor, too. So
yeah, probably.
There's enough of them been bouncing around and flopping on the floor here and there that there's no way to know which one's which.
Yeah, there have been plenty of collisions. There's been a physical game, but again, I think the word we used earlier was it hadn't been dangerous.
Right.
And we've had a few games, today and yesterday that were that were out of control.
And dangerous.
And makes it dangerous for the players.
And the next ball game coming up features the Canute Trojans and your Cordell Blue Devils.
So, don't go anywhere.
It's going to be big.
Yeah, we didn't call all these basketball games for nothing. We're trying to get to where we're going. All right, Lady Panthers going to inbound the ball. Ball inbounded to Radice. She's going to run into a trap right here. Good dribble through. Can't dribble through the defense, though. That was good defense. Oh, and they're going to call it for a block, but that was good defense by Rubio. And going to be a blocking foul, and is that going to be Shrek or Strain? Shrek going to the line. She's got 2 knee braces on. That's how I figured out to call her. Failer, we can tell her number just a little bit better. Shrek is up with the first one. It's good. 48. 4-point lead for the Lady Panthers. And she's going to take a look at another one. It is up, and it is off the front iron. Rebound to the Lady Panthers. Rubio with the ball. Gets it out and ahead to Radice. Radice pulls up at half court. She's being trapped. Tries to step through the defense and is fouled. Actually, not fouled. They didn't call it.
Quick timeout by Lookeba-Sickles.
Lookeba-Sickles. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
All right, we're back here after the timeout. Both teams still in the huddle. Officials trying to get them out of the huddle. And here we come. There's a 52-48 lead for the Lookeba-Sickles Lady Panthers. And the Canute Trojanettes have closed the gap just a little bit and are in defense mode. I mean, they're pressing this one. Garrison with the ball, gets through the defense. Rubio gets it underneath to Cox, and woo, that probably should have been a foul, but misses the layup. Shrek driving the ball up the left court, and my goodness, she traveled. And ball back out to Shrek. She launches a three, and it's good.
Shrek
cuts it to a one-point ball game. Rubio with the ball.
On the line.
Okay, gave her a 50. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So did she get the three or not? They gave her the three. And so it's 52-51. And now we're going to get a 1-and-1 on this end for the Lady Panthers. We mentioned about 2 minutes of game time ago, if you make your free throws, you probably win this game.
And it's going to come down to that.
Come down to that. Garrison on the line for the Lady Panthers.
Yep.
Garrison's up, and oh my goodness, did everything but go in. Rattles around loose. Shrek with the ball. Crosses half court, being guarded by Rubio. She spins back into the defense, and that's a good call. When
she didn't realize she had a wide open player on the baseline over here.
Yep. When she spun back into the defense, she used that left arm to create some space for herself, and the official caught it.
Chicken wing got her again. So 1:01 to go in the ball game.
This is going to get Radacy with the basketball, being double teamed. And what did we get? They're going to get a deliberate foul on number 2, Whitson, and they're going to get 1-and-1 opportunity. I think it's going to be Rubio going to the line or Radacy. Radacy is going to the line. Make your free throws. You probably win this ball game.
Okay. Here at the Western Classic, we told you there were good ball games. Come on out and enjoy them. This one and then 3 more tonight.
Is up and good. So they are in the double bonus. Now, every time Lookeba-Sickles gets fouled, they'll be shooting 2. And not just the 1-and-1 opportunity. Radacy good for the first one. Extends the Lady Panther lead, 53-51. Radacy looking at the second one. It is up and rattles out. And Strain comes up and throws it away to Rubio. Rubio fouled immediately by Whitson. She was trying to go across the court with the ball, and Rubio was just right in the middle of the passing lane.
And Whitson's going to be gone. That's number 5 on her.
And she'll probably be replaced by Thrasher. If I'm doing any guessing, that's what I'm going to do.
Whitson, she comes off the bench, does a good job. She knew her role. She had to foul, and as a senior, she's doing a good job. She comes out with no points in the ball game.
There we go. Thrasher comes in the game for her. Thrasher's already contributed to the cause tonight. 53-51 lead. Rubio puts up the first one, misses it. See, this is where you got to win the ball games, from the free throw line. See, right now, had she made her last 2, this would be a 4-point game, and now she gets 1. It's still a 1-point game, even though it's a 3-point lead. 1-possession game, I'm sorry. Shrek bringing the ball up the court, kicking it to the corner to Failer. Failer puts it on the floor, drives the baseline, kicks it back to Shrek. Shrek spin moves, ball comes loose. Back out to Failer. Failer short. Rubio with the rebound, kicks it over to Garrison. Garrison has someone. Oh!
Big time collision. 2 Canute Lady Trojans collapsed on the Lookeba-Sickles Panthers.
I understand fouling people on purpose, but that's out of control, friend.
23 and 25 were just crammed it in there with Strain and Failer clammed into each other, and then one of the Lady Panthers survived that collision.
Yeah, it was Garrison sandwiched in the middle of them. You and I called football all season for the Cordell Blue Devils, and I'm not sure we've seen too many hits that good.
No.
You're listening to 106.9 FM. We're going to timeout.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
All right, we're coming back.
54-51, Lady Lookeba-Sickles leads this ball game over Canute with 34.5 seconds left in the ball game. The Lady Trojanettes are still over on the sideline talking to their coach. They're going to call them back out here so we can shoot some free shots right here.
Now, the important part of this free throw here, not only because of points, but because of game strategy, she hits one of these free throws, it becomes a two-possession ball game.
Right.
If she misses them, it remains a one-possession ball game. And so Garrison's going to step to the line. After watching her play this whole game, I'm almost going to bet I'm not going to do that to her.
Okay.
And it rattles out. It rattles out. So her missing ain't my fault.
I was going to tell you she had 4 of 7 right here,
yeah.
So she's due to make another one.
She's due to make another one right here, and it's up, and it's good. Two-possession ball game, 34 seconds remaining. Ball comes loose, and Strain comes up with it. Now the ball's loose again, and Rhodacy comes up with the loose ball. Bodies flying everywhere with hustle. Garrison with the ball now. She kicks it to Cox. Cox over to Harvey. Harvey skips it all the way to Rubio. Cox running down. It's 16 seconds, and that is going to be a foul on, I think they're going to get Strain for the foul with 14.5 seconds. 4-point ball game, two-possession game.
Coach Bates is trying to get a intentional foul right there, which, no, they're crashing into each other unintentionally, so it's just an accidental crash right there on purpose.
Well, I might agree with her on that one, being that one was a two-handed push to the bench. Just trying to get the intentional foul. They weren't trying to hurt anybody, just trying to get the foul. And Radacy's going to go to the line. She puts the first one up, and it's good. 56-51. Tightly contested ball game. Been a lot of hustle, a lot of physicality from both of these teams. Radacy with the second one. It's up, and it is short. And, the ball dribbled off of Harvey, and Canute comes up with it, so it'll be inbounded to Canute. 5 seconds remaining. Got to get a quick shot off. Here comes Shrek up the floor.